See the third paper. See the question. First question. Third paper, first question. A train traveling at 72 km per hour crosses another train having half of its length and traveling in opposite direction at 63 km per hour in 15 seconds. The faster train also passed the railway platform in 50 seconds. Find the length of the smaller train is what percent of the length of the platform. Now see the question. A train is traveling at 72, crosses another train having half the length and traveling in opposite at 63. So here one train speed is 72, other train speed is 63. Since they are traveling in the opposite direction, relative speed will be plus. So that is equal to 135 or 135 into 5 by 18. This is the relative speed. Now one train is having the length having half of its length. A train crosses another train having half of its length. So length of the faster train will be 2x. Length of the faster train is 2l. Faster train, slow train. So length of the faster train 2l, length of the slow train will be l. Speed of the faster train 72, speed of the slow train will be 63. Now one train is crossing another train. Total distance will be 2l plus l, 3l in 15 seconds. So 3l by 15, distance by time, that is speed, that is equal to 135 into 5 by 18. With this we are going to get what is L value. If you do carefully, we are going to get the L value. Do the calculation part. 3 5s, 3 6. 3 5s, 3 6. Now what we are going to get? 3 2s, 3 45s. 3 2s, 3 45s. Now what we are going to get? This is totally 3 1s, 3 15s. 3 1s, 3 15s. 15 into 25 by 2. 15 into 25 by 2. That is 187.5. So length value we are going to get 187.5. That means the small train or slower train length is 187.5. Now the faster train passed the railway platform in 50 seconds. The faster train means 72. It is crossing the platform. So this is 187.5, 2L means 375. So slow train, the length is 187.5, faster train, the length is 375. The faster train, 375, it is crossing a platform. Platform length we don't know x, and it is crossing in 50. So what is the speed of the faster train? 72 km per hour, or else 72 into 5 by 18, that is 20. So 375 plus x is equal to 1000. X is equal to 625. This is platform length. Now the length of the smaller train is what percent of length of platform? Length of the smaller train 187.5. This is what percent of length of the platform? 625 into 100. Do the calculation. This you did. You do the calculation. 25 25s. 25 fourths, 25 7, 7.5 into 4, that is equal to 30. So what is the answer? 30% is the correct answer. 30% is the correct answer. 30% is the correct answer. So 30% is the correct answer means option 4 will be the correct answer. Option 4, 30% is the correct answer. See the next question. Ankur invested rupees X at the rate of 15% per annum on compound interest for 2 years and he got total interest of 5,805 rupees. If Ankur invests X plus 7,000 for another 2 years at additional rate of 5%, then what is the compound interest on that investment? Now see here, 15% per annum for 2 years. So in compound interest we have to use X plus y plus xy by 100. where x is the rate of interest for first year, y is the rate of interest for second year. So 15 plus 15 plus 15 into 15, 225 by 100, that is 32.25. So what is given? 32.25 is equal to 5805. 32.25 is equal to 5805. Now principal 100% equal to how much? Now 32.25 means 32 1 by 4. So 129 by 4 is equal to 5805. 100 is equal to how much? More by less. 100 by 129.4 or 100 by 129 by 4 or 100 into 4 by 129 into 5805. If you do this calculation, exactly it will go 45 times. 45 into 4, 180, that will give 18,000. So what is x value? 18,000. The principal is 18,000. Now x plus 7,000. So what is 18 plus 7? 18 plus 7, that is 25,000. This 25,000 should be invested for additional rate of 5%. Already it is 15. Now additional rate means 20%. 20% CI for 2 years means 44. That means 25,000 into 44 by 100. So 2 zeros cancel. I am multiplying 240 into 44. That will give 11,000. So what is the answer? 11,000 is the correct answer. 11,000 will be our correct answer. 11,000 will be our correct answer. 11,000 means option 2 is the correct answer. 11,000 means option 2 is the correct answer. See the next one. A boat goes 28 kilometers upstream while returning downstream covers 25% more distance covered in upstream. So while going it is 28 upstream, while returning it is covering 28 more distance. So that will be 35. So upstream distance is 28, downstream distance will be 35. Upstream distance is 28, downstream distance will be 35. It takes 4.5 hours more. So time difference. What is the time difference? It is 9 by 2. Time difference is 9 by 2. 4.5 means 9 by 2. Time difference to cover upstream than downstream. Now find the speed of the current if the speed of the boat is 2.5 meter per second. 2.5 means 5 by 2. Meter per second you need to convert into kilometer per hour since all the options are kilometer per hour. That means 9 kilometer per hour. This is the speed of boat. Stream speed we don't know. Stream speed we don't know, x. Now 28 by 9 minus x. Upstream time minus downstream time is equal to 9 by 2. This is given. 28 by 9 minus x by minus 35 by 9 plus x is equal to 9 by 2. Now you need to solve. This you go by substitution method, it will be very easy. First I am taking x6. If I am taking x6, 9 minus 6 is 3. But 28 is not divisible by 3. So this is wrong. 6 I can't take. Now I take second option, that is 5. 28 by 9 minus 5 is 4 minus 35 by 9 plus 5 is 14. If you do this, 4 ones, 4 sevens, 7 twos, 7 fives. So 7 minus 2.5 is nothing but 4.5. 4.5 is nothing but 9 by 2. So which is the correct option? 5 km per hour is the correct option. You go by substitution method, then only it will be very easy. So 5 km per hour is the speed of the current. So speed of the current is 5 km per hour. So if I take 5, 9 minus 5, 4, 9 plus 5, 14, 7 minus 2.5, 4.5. 4.5 is nothing but 9 by 2. So 5 km per hour is the correct answer. 5 km per hour is only the correct answer. See the next question. There are 5 mangoes and 6 oranges in a bucket. what is the probability of picking up 4 fruits? So we should pick up only 4. In that, at least 2 oranges should be there. So first option, 2 oranges I can pick up, 2 mangoes I can pick up, or else at least 2 oranges should be there. I can pick up 3 oranges, 1 mango, or else I can pick up 4 oranges itself. Now 2 oranges, 2 mangoes, out of 6 2 oranges, out of 5 2 mangoes, by total 5 plus 6 11, 11C4, plus while using or I am using plus 3 oranges, 6C3 into 5C1 by 11C4, or again plus 4 oranges this time, out of 6 4, 6C4 by 11C4. Now calculate this. 6C2 is nothing but 15. This is 15 into 5C2 is 10 by 11C4 is 330. How to calculate 11C4? 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 ones, 4 twos, 2 2 cancel, 3 ones 3. 11 into 10, 110, 110 into 3, 330, plus 63, 6 into 5 into 4 by 3 into 2 into 1, 20, this is 20 into 5 by 330, plus 6C4 is nothing but 6C2. 6C4 is 6C2. 6C2 means that is 15. 15 by 330. So overall this is 150, this is 100, 250, this is 15. 265 by 330, or else if you simplify with 5, we are going to get 53 by 66. 53 by 66 is the correct answer. 53 by 66 is the correct answer. 53 by 66 means option 1 is the correct answer. Option 1, 53 by 66 is the correct answer. See the next question. Pipe A can fill a tank in 45 hours. Pipe B is 45% more efficient than A, and pipe C can fill the same tank in 7.5 hours less than B. A and B open together for X hours and closed after that, and pipe C will fill the remaining tank in X plus 9 hours. If the ratio between the tank filled by A plus B to that of tank filled by C is 1:2, find the value of X. See here. Now efficiency. Now you take efficiency. B and A. B is 50% more efficient than A. So 50% more means 150 by 100 or else 3 by 2. So B efficiency 3, A efficiency 2. A can fill the tank in 45 hours. So A can fill the tank in 45. So what is the time ratio? Time will be, what is the time ratio? B is 50% more efficient than A. So A and B efficiency, B and A will be A, that means 2:3. Time will be, time ratio 2:3. So 3 parts equal to 45, 2 parts equal to 30. Capacity of the tank, what is the capacity? 45 into 2, 90, or else 30 into 3, 90. Capacity of the tank is 90. Now C can fill the same tank in 7.5 hours less than B. B is taking 30. So C will take 30 minus 20, 30 minus 7.5. 30 minus 7.5. That is 22.5. What is C efficiency? 90 by 22.5. That is 4. So A efficiency 2, B efficiency 3, C efficiency 4. Now A and B opened for X hours. If A and B opened for X hours, so 5 into X. Then C opened for X plus 9 hours. C efficiency 4, X plus 9. Then the ratio between A and B and C is 1:2. This is 1:2. Now solve this one, 2 ones, 2 twos. So 5x is equal to 2x plus 18. 3x equal to 18, x value is equal to 6. So what is the correct answer? X value is equal to 6. X value is equal to 6. That is our correct answer. 6 hours is the correct answer. Find the value of X, that is 6 hours. X is equal to 6 hours is the correct answer. See the next question. See the next question. Here the table shows the results of 5 state board exams. The percentage of the total passed students out of total appeared in each board, percentage of boys passed out of total students passed, and total number of schools in each board. Some data are missing which you have to calculate according to the information in the question. Now see here. Here there are different boards. UP board is there, UP board is there, Madhya Pradesh board, Rajasthan, Delhi, Bihar. Passed percentage out of total appeared. We don't know, total appeared is always 100. Out of 100, passed percentage is 64 for UP board. For Delhi board it is 80%. Boys passed out of total passed. In MP boys passed is 40, Rajasthan it is 65, Bihar it is 60. Now total number of schools in each board, in each state board. In UP there are 7,500 schools. In MP there are 5,000 schools. In Delhi there are 4,500 schools. Now some data is missing which we need to calculate based on the questions. Based on the question. Now based on this table we should answer the question. Based on this table we should answer the question. Now see this one. Now see the first question. Now see the first question. If the average number of students appeared from each schools of UP are 360. Now UP average number of students appeared are 360. In UP how many schools are there? 7,500. So what is the total students of UP? Total students of UP. That is 360 into 7,500. So that will be equal to 75 into 36. Do the multiplication. It is 450. It is 225. That will be 27 lakhs. This is 27 lakhs. 27 lakhs. Total students. 27 lakhs. And total passed students out of total pass 66 2 by 3. Out of total passed, out of 27 lakhs, how many are passed? 64% are passed. In this 66 2 by 3 means 2 by 3 are girls. We want boys. We want boys. That will be 1 by 3. That is 1 by 3. That is 1 by 3. This is what percent of? This is what percent of total students in UP? That is 27. That is 27. This you need to calculate. This you need to calculate. This you need to calculate. 0, 0 cancel. 0, 0 cancel. Now what we are going to get? 100, 100 cancel. 64 by 3 we are going to get. 64 by 3. 3 2s, 3 1s, 63. So 21 1 by 3%. 21 1 by 3% is the correct answer. 21 1 by 3% is the correct answer. So 21 1 by 3% is the correct answer. See the next question. 21 1 by 3 means option 5 is the correct. See the next question. If see the next question. If the total passed students in Madhya Pradesh are 4.2 lakhs or 4.2 lakhs and the ratio between total passed students to total appeared is 7:2. Now total passed students in Madhya Pradesh, total passed boys in Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh total passed boys 40. So 40% is equal to 4.2. Now total passed students 100% is how much? This means 2 parts, this is 5 parts. 2 parts equal to 4.2, 5 parts equal to how much? 5 into 2.1, that is 10.5. Total passed students are 10.5. This is total passed boys. 40% is 4.2. Total passed students 100% is 10.5. Now total appeared, total passed to total appeared is 7 is to 10. That means 7 parts equal to 10.5. 10 parts equal to how much? That is 15. So total appeared in Madhya Pradesh. Total appear in Madhya Pradesh is 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs. Now average students appeared from Madhya Pradesh. How many schools are there in Madhya Pradesh? 5. So 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs by 5,000. 3 zeros cancel. We are going to get 300. 300 is the Madhya Pradesh average students. It is how much less than average students appeared from UP. Take the average students appeared in UP from the previous question. In previous question, UP appeared students average is given as 360. If you see the previous question, that is 360. This is 360. So you take 360. So what is the difference? 300 is how much less than 360? 300 is less than 360 by 60. 60 is the correct answer. Option 4. 60 is the correct answer. 60 is the correct answer. Now see the next question. Now see the next question. Total boys in Rajasthan are 6.825 lakhs and total passed students in Rajasthan are 70% of the total appeared students of that board. If average number of students appeared in Rajasthan from each schools are 750, then find the number of schools in Rajasthan board. Now see this question. Total boys in Rajasthan pass, that is 65%, is equal to 6.825. So what is given? 65% is equal to 6.825. Then 100% equal to how much? 100 by 65 into 6.825. We can do with 13. 13 5s. Here also point you take. 13 5 65. 13 2s again 35. That is now 5 ones 5 20s. So it is 10.5 lakhs. 10.5 lakhs is the pass in Rajasthan. Now passed in Rajasthan are 70% of the appeared. So 7 parts equal to 10.5. 10 parts equal to 15. This is passed, this is appeared. 70% means 7 by 100 or else 70 by 100 or 7 by 10. So 15. 15 is the average Rajasthan. If the average number of students appeared in Rajasthan board from each school are 750. So 15 lakhs by 750. 15 lakhs by 750. That is 2000. So how many schools? Then find the number of schools in Rajasthan, that is 2000. 2000 schools are there in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan there are 2000 schools. 2000 schools means option will be 2. 2000 schools means option will be 2. 2 is the correct answer. 2 is the correct answer. See the next question. If the total number of passed students in Delhi are 28.8 lakhs and the ratio between total passed students to total passed girls are 4:5, then passed girls are what percent of total students appeared in Delhi board? Now see here. Total passed in Delhi 80%. Given 80% equal to 28.8. Then 100% equal to how much? Appeared is 100%. That is 5 by 4 into 28.8. that is 36. It will be 7.2 into 36. Now, total girls passed. Total girls passed. Out of 28.8, boys is to girls is 4 is to 5. We want girls 5 by 9 by 36 into 100. Do the calculation. This will be equal to 16. 16 by 36 into 100. 4 fours, 4 nines. It is 4 by 9. 4 by 9 is always equal to 44 4 by 9. Third option, it is 44 4 by 9. Fourth option, it is 38 4 by 9. Fifth option, it is 46 4 by 9. So, which is the correct answer? 44 4 by 9 is the correct answer. If you are getting 4 by 9, 4 by 9 is always equal to 44 4 by 9. Remember that one. So, 44 4 by 9, option 3 is the correct answer. 44 4 by 9, option 3 is the correct answer. See the next one. If the ratio between appeared students to total passed students in Bihar are 5 is to 3 and total passed students in Bihar are 9 lakhs, then find the ratio between total schools in Delhi to that of Bihar if average appeared from each school in Bihar is 800. Now, Bihar total appeared to total pass is 5 is to 3 and total passed is 9 lakhs. See here, in Bihar, appear to pass 5 is to 3, appear to pass, and passed boys in Bihar are 9 lakhs. In Bihar, passed boys are 9 lakhs. In Bihar, passed boys, that is 60% equal to 9 lakhs. 100% equal to how much? 3 parts. 5 parts will be equal to how much? 15. That means passed are 15. Then appeared will be 25. Appeared will be 25. This is appeared in Bihar. 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs. In Bihar, average schools, see here. In Bihar, if the average of appeared from each school is 800, there are 800. So, Bihar total schools will be 25 lakhs by 800. Find the ratio between total schools in Delhi. In Delhi, how many schools are there? In Delhi, 4,500. So, Delhi to Bihar. Delhi to Bihar. So, Bihar is this one. Delhi is 4,500. We have to find the ratio for 4,500 by this one. 2 zeros, 2 zeros. 25,000 by 8. This you need to calculate. That means 4,500 into 8 by 25,000. Now do the calculation. 2 zeros to 2 zeros cancel. 2 zeros, 2 zeros cancel. Now we can do with 5. 5 nines, 5 50s, 2 fours to 25. That is 36 is to 25. 36 is to 25 is the correct answer. 36 is to 25 is the correct answer. 36 is to 25. So 36 is to 25 means option 4 is the correct answer. 36 is to 25 means option 4 is the correct answer. This is about Delhi. This is Bihar. So 4,500 by 25,000 by 800. If you do that, we are going to get 36 is to 25. Option 4 is the correct answer. So with this, with the today's session, we completed the third paper, some 10 questions. Remaining we will see in the next class. Okay, good morning students. Today we will complete the remaining part of the paper number 3. So see here 11 to 15. Calculate the approximate value of question mark in the given questions. See the first question. 528 divided by 4, 528 into 4. 528 into 4 divided by 3 plus root x, this is root x, is equal to 190 by 5 into 20. Now do the calculation part. 3 17s, 3 6. 5 1s, 5 4s. So root x is equal to 760 minus 704. This is 704. Then root x is equal to 56. X is equal to 56 square. That is equal to 3136. So the correct answer is 3136. Option 5 is the correct answer. Option 5 is the correct answer. See the next question. Root of 4184. So first see this one. Root of 5184, that is 72 into 8. So root of 72 into 8 divided by x plus 50 into 32 is equal to 201.5 into 8. Now see this one. So root of 72 into 8 is it is 576. Root 576 is 24. 24 by x plus 1600 is equal to 201 into 8. 1608. 0.5 into 8. So first 201 into 8, that is 1608. This is 4. 1612. First you get this one to other side, it become minus. So 24 by x is equal to 12. X is equal to 2 is the correct answer. X is equal to 2. Option 2 is the correct answer. Option 2 is the correct answer. See the next question. Root of 1444. This one. Root of 1444 is 38 plus 25 into 28. So 25 into 28 minus 25% of x, that means x by 4, is equal to 20%, 1 by 5 of 190. See this one, 25 into 28, 25 into 8, 200, 50, 70, 700, 700 plus 38, 738. 738 minus x by 4 is equal to 38. So x by 4 is equal to 700. X is equal to 2800. So the correct answer is 2800. That is the correct answer. 2800 is the correct answer. Option 1 is the correct option. See the next question. See the next question. 15% of 199. So 15% of 199. So 15% of 199.9 means 15% of 200, that is 15 into 2, that is 30. 30 plus root of 3364 is 58. This is 58 plus x is equal to 420 into 12 minus 12 into 15. See this, 50 plus 38, 88. So 88 plus x is equal to, this is 5040 minus 180. What is 5040 minus 180? That is 4860 minus 88. Minus 88. So that will give the final answer. This is 2, this is 7, this is 7, this is 4. 4772 is the final answer. 4772, that is option 3 is the correct answer. See the next question. 15th question. 8700 minus x by 420 plus 120 into 16. What is 120 into 16? 1920 is equal to 1450 plus 30 into 15, 450. Now, what is 1450 plus 450? What is 1450 plus 450? 1900. 1900 minus 1920 is minus 20. So 8700 minus x is equal to minus 20 into 420. So 8700, so this, see this one, 8700 minus x is equal to minus 8400. X is equal to 8700 8400. That will give 17,100. 17,100 is the correct option. Option 4, 17,100 is the correct answer. See the next question. See the next question. 16 to 20. See here the question 16 to 20. Read the following information carefully, then answer the questions. This is called as data analysis. You should analyze the data, then you should answer the questions. The ratio between the total number of employees of company CP, SA, BA is 24 is to 17 is to 18. The ratio of males and females in CP is 1 is to 2. Total number of male employees is 1494 and males of SA and BA is 70% and 3.5% more than males of CP. Now you come from this point. If you take from this point, it will be very easy. First, males of CP, males in CP, that I am taking as 100. Males in CP, that I am taking as 100. So what is males in CP? That I am taking 100. Males in BA is 3.5% more. So what is males in BA? That is 3.5% more. So 103.5. Then what is males in SA? It is the males in SA is 70% more than CP. So 170. So males in CP 100, males in BA 103.5, males in SA 170. The total males together is 1494. Total males in the sense 100 plus 103.5 plus 170. That is 373.5 parts is equal to 1494. Now what is 100? 100 is equal to how much? 100 by 3735. 100 by 3735 into 14,940. If you see this is 3,735, this is 14,940. Exactly we can do the division with 4 times. So we are going to get 400. How much we are going to get? 400. This is 400. That means the males in CP is 400. This 100 parts equal to 400. Males in BA. So males in BA. Now the males and females in CP is 1 is to 2. So males and females in CP is 1 is to 2. Now you take the table data. Company, total, males, females. Now this is company, total, males, females. We are having 3 companies. One is CP, one is SA, other one is BA. So CP, SA, BA. In CP, the males are 400. In CP, the males are 400. In the ratio of males and females in CP is 1 is to 2. So 1 is to 2. That means 1 part is equal to 400, 2 parts equal to 800. So females will be 800 and total in CP is 1200. Now the males in BA is 103.75. If 100 is equal to 400, 103.5 is equal to how much? 103.5 by 100 into 400. That is 103.5 into 4, 414. 414. This is males in BA. So males in BA is 414. Males in BA is 414. Now 400 plus 414 is 814. Now total males are 1494. So 1494 minus 400 plus 14, 814. If you get that, the remaining 0, 8, 6. 680 males will be for SA. 680 males for SA. Now the total employees of CP, SA, BA is 24 is to 17 is to 18. That means 24 parts equal to 1200. Total employees in CP 24. 24 is 1200. Then 17 is how much? If 24 is 1200, if 24 is 1200, one part is equal to 50. One part will be is equal to 50. 1200 by 24, 50. Then SA total employs 17 parts. SA total 17 parts. So 17 into 50, 850. Out of 850, 680 are males, remaining 170 will be females. Now, BA 18 parts, 18 into 50 is 900. 900. Out of 900, 414 are males, remaining 486 will be females. So, this is the values we are getting. Now, keeping this table data into consideration, taking this table data into consideration, we should answer the remaining questions, the given questions. Now, you come to question number 16. Now, you come to question number 16. Now, you come to question number 16. See the question. Find the total number of females. Find the total number of females working in all three companies together. Females of all three companies, that is 800 plus 170 plus 486, that will give 1456 as the final answer. 1456. Option 5 is the final answer. Option 5 is the final answer. See the next question. See the next question. What is the ratio of males working in SA, males in SA to females in CP, females in CP. Males in SA, what is males in SA? That is 680. Females in CP, 800. What is this ratio? 0, 0 cancel. Then we will get 4 17s, 420. So that is 17 is to 20. 17 is to 20. That is option 2 is the correct answer. 17 is to 20. Option 2 is the correct answer. Option 2 is the correct answer. See the next question. The total number of employees from SA is what percent of total number of employees working in all three companies? Total employees from SA. Total employees from SA. Total SA. Total SA is equal to 850. Total employees of all three companies. Total three companies employees. That is 1200 plus 850 plus 900, that is 2950. Now what is our question? 850 is what percent of 2950? Now do the calculation part. 0 0 cancel, 5 17s, 5 5s, 5 9. So we are going to get 1700 by 59%. The correct answer is 1700 by 59%. Option 1 is the correct answer. Option 1, 1700 by 59% is the correct answer. 1700 by 59 is the correct answer. See the next question. What is the difference between average males working in all three companies? Now total males, 400 plus 680 plus 414, that is 1494. Total females, what is total females? 800 plus 170 plus 486, that is 1456. What is the difference of this? 1494 minus 1456, 38. What is the average? That is 38 by 3, since we are having totally 3 companies. So 38 by 3 is the correct answer. That is option 5 is the correct answer. Option 5, 38 by 3 is the correct answer. See the next question. The females working in BA, females of BA, females working in BA, females in BA is 486. Males in SA, what is males in SA? That is 680. So what is the what percent less? So what is the difference of 486 and 680? That is 194. It is 194 less from 680 into 100. 0 0 cancel. 2 34s 297. This is 97. Then 2 17s 2 5s. So 97 into 5, 485 by 17. Divide 485 by 17. 17 2s 34. Now 17 8s 136 9. So 28 9 by 17. 28 9 by 17 is the final answer. 28 9 by 17. 28 9 by 17 means we don't have that option. See, the first option you take, instead of 9 by 19 you take 9 by 17. So 28 9 by 17 is the correct answer. That means option 1 is the correct answer. Option 1 is the correct answer. See the next question. What will come in the place of the question mark in the number series? So here one number series is there. We should identify what should come in the place of the question mark. See the first one, 16, 40, question mark, 160, 256 and 376. Now 16 is becoming 40, so plus 24. 160 is becoming 256. Plus 96. 256 is becoming 376, 120. The difference of this is 24. So what is the common difference? 24. Now this time it will be 48. So what is 40 plus 48? That is 88. 88 is the correct answer. 88 means option 5 is the correct. 88 means option 5 will become the correct answer. 88 option 5 is the correct. See the next question. 33, 47, 81, question mark, 241, 383. 33 is becoming 47. So 33 is becoming 47 plus 14. This is 34. Now this is 241 and 383. What is the difference? 3 minus 1, 2, 4, 142. So how the difference is? This will be 12 square minus 2. This will be 6 square minus 2. This will be 4 square minus 2. 4, 6. Now next number should be 8 square minus 2. That is 62. So 81 plus 62. That is 143. So which is the correct answer? 143 is the correct answer. Option 2, 143 is the correct answer. Option 2, 143 is our correct answer. See the next question. See the next question. 48, 96, question mark, 48, 12, 24. See, 48 is becoming 96 into 2. 48 is becoming 12 divided by 4. This is into 2. So only one thing, one is into 2, one is divided by 4. Next one divided by 4. What is 96 by 4? That is 24. 96 by 4 is 24. Again 24 into 2 becomes 48. So 24 is the final answer. Option 4, 24 is the final answer. See the next question. (25) question mark 125, 225, 369, 565. So you see the number series. 125 has become 225 plus 100. 125 is becoming 369, 144. That means this is 10 square, this is 12 square, this is 196, that is 14 square. So first one, next one. So first should be 8 square. First should be 8 square. Oh, sorry, 6 square. This is 6 square. 6 square is 36. So 25 plus 36 is 61. That is the correct answer. 61 is the correct answer. 25 plus 36 is 61. 61 means option 1 is the correct answer. Option 1 is the correct. See the next one. Six, 15, question mark, 93.75, 234.375, 585.9375. See here, this is into 2.5. Again this is into 2.5. So the entire series is into 2.5, because if you see this one, you take carefully, 0.75 into 5. 75 into 5 is 375, 0.375. So 93.75. So this is 0.375. So into 2.5. Next one should be again into 2.5. 15 into 2, 30. 15 into 0.5, 7.5. We are going to get 37.5. So 37.5 is our correct answer. Option 3 is the correct. 37.5. Option 3 will be our correct answer. Option 3 will be our correct answer. See the next question. In each questions there are two equations, 1 and 2. You have to solve both the equations and then answer the question. So 4x plus 9y is equal to 35. 3x plus 7y is equal to 27. Now what we have to do? See here, this is 4x, this is 3x. I am making both 12x. That means I am multiplying the first equation with 3, second equation with 4. So with this we are going to get 12x plus 27y is equal to 105. This will be 12x plus 28y is equal to 108. Now if you change the symbols, we are going to get y is equal to 3. Substitute y is equal to 3 in any one. I am substituting in this equation. Then 3x plus 21 is equal to 27. 3x is equal to 6. X is equal to 2. I am going to get x is equal to 2. Y is equal to 3. Therefore, x less than y. That means option 1. X less than y. Option 1 is the correct answer. See the next question. X square minus 17x plus 66 is equal to 0. Y square minus 31y plus 168 is equal to 0. Now see here. In this we are going to get minus 11 minus 6. In this we are going to get minus 24 minus 7. Then x is equal to 11 comma 6. Y is equal to 24 comma 7. Here 11 is greater than 7. So x greater than y. 11 is less than 24. X less than y. Therefore there is no relation. There is no relation. There is no relation is the correct answer. So 27 question, no relation is the correct. See the next question. X is equal to 1983 cube. How to find the cube root? How to find the cube root? If the question is ending with 3, our answer should end with 7 because 7 into 7 49, 49 into 7 343. If the question is ending with 2, the answer should end with 8 because 8 into 8 64, 64 into 8 is 512. So here the question is ending with 3, our answer should end with 7. It is a 5-digit number. 19,683 is a 5-digit. You take the first 2 digits, that is 19. 19 is in between 2 cube and 3 cube. The 2 cube value is 8, 3 cube value 27. 19 is lying in between. 19 is there in between 8 and 27. Whichever is the lowest, that I have to take. So I should take 2. This is 27. So 27 to the power 1 by 3. So what is cube root of 27? That is 3. Now come to y. Root of 1296, 36. 36 root is 6. So therefore x less than y is the correct answer. X less than y. That is our correct answer. See the next question. 3x square minus 35x plus 72 is equal to 0. 4y square minus 50y plus 126 is equal to 0. Now, for this, for the first one, 72 into 3 is 216. I can take minus 27 minus 8. Then our answer will be 27 by 3, 8 by 3. That is 9 and 2.6. Now come to here. 126 into 4. That we can take 36 and 14. Then our answer will be 36 by 4, 14 by 4. That is 9 and 3.5. So here 9 is greater than 3.5. So x greater than y. 2.6 is less than 3.5. X less than y. Therefore there is no relation. Again there is no relation is the correct answer. There is no relation is the correct answer. See the next question, question number 30. X square minus 721 is equal to 1521. So x square is equal to 1521. X is equal to root of 1521, that will give plus or minus 39. Now come to y. Y is equal to root 1521, that means only plus 39. So if you compare this, x will be less than or equal to y. Plus 39 and plus 39, x is equal to y. Minus 39 is less than plus 39. So x less than or equal to y is the correct answer. X less than or equal to y will be our correct answer. X less than or equal to y is the correct answer. Now we will see the remaining part. So now we will see the remaining part in the next class.